Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for Radio Live artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.
From the heart of Florida's great Northwest, it's radio. Indeed it is. I am your host, Tanya Gallagher, and I am hoping you will stay with us for the next 90 minutes of music and conversation. We are coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in downtown Pensacola's beautiful historic village, and we have an amazing show lined up for you all. I am very excited about tonight. We have some artists on tonight who are brand new to our show, and others who are old friends of our show, so it's going to be a great night. Before we begin, let's give a big round of applause over here for our live house band, William Howell and the Coveralls. They are amazing. Absolutely. Well, I am exceptionally excited for this first artist that we have tonight. Logan is a Nebraska native who has a special way of weaving the unique landscapes of his upbringing into his songs. His lyrics can often be a stream of consciousness that ask far more questions than they provide answers. After leaving the Navy, a stint which found him on a ship that tied the naval record for consecutive days at sea, Logan released multiple EPs with Texas-based producer Daniel Mendez. Songs from those releases have found themselves on Spotify's Roots on the Rise and Fresh Folk playlists, as well as Apple's Breaking Singer-Songwriter playlist. He was awarded first place in C.F. Martin's Lifespan Songwriting Competition and has performed at numerous festivals, including an invitation to the foundation stage at the acclaimed Newport Folk Festival in 2022. He supported acts such as Delta Spirit, Shovels and Rope, Langhorne Slim, Sean Colvin, His Golden Messenger, and Courtney Marie Andrews. Finally, and this is one tidbit that Logan wanted me to add in, he doesn't like to brag, but he has multiple songs featured on MTV's Teen Mom. And those syncs left him flush enough to pay multiple utility bills on low usage months. So please give a warm Pensacola welcome to my friend Logan Vath.
In an Ulster hotel room watching Antique Roadshow, thinking about all the stuff that my grandma used to own, and how I'm so thankful I made it home just in the nick of time to say goodbye, 'cause life don't always work out right like that. Who are you, baby? I'm just myself these days, in whatever form that takes today, whatever that means this week. Still got a lot of love to give, or so I think. But for right now I've been working on giving myself just a little bit of grace. Grace in the evening light, I'm still thinking about you all the time. A little grace. Grace when I'm far from home and all alone, cleaned up for the first time in a Tennessee extended stay. But I ain't staying long. Ain't bedbug bad, but pretty drab, and I'd like to get myself along. From these leather boots and egos, back to Norfolk I go, where I can watch my babies run the sprinklers, then just dry off. And I'll dry myself off too, refreshed and just tiptoe through this 1 foot in 1 out on what I do and what I would like to. I could run my mind ragged just thinking about the ways that a different turn on a different day puts you in a different place. But I need grace. Grace down on Broadway, caught in a crowd of people of which I cannot relate. And grace, it's a long drive home, but it's been longer than I've had any time to think alone. Pensacola, what's up? So good to be here. It's my second time I've ever been to the town of Pensacola, but it should be the third time. When I was like 18 years old, I was stationed in Biloxi, Mississippi, Keesler Air Force Base. There we go. I knew I wasn't far. Not being far plays into this tale. I had a friend, let's call him Josh. Let's call him that because I don't remember his name. And he had a Josh kind of car. It was like an old Honda Civic. And he said, do you want to go to Pensacola, Florida? And I'm from the middle of nowhere, Nebraska. I said, yes, I do. I'd love to do that. Man, we were in the back seat of the car, cruising. I don't know what the road is. Y'all would probably know. We just got going. We were 4 minutes down. And just like the engine just exploded. Like, I don't know what happened. It was a horrible vehicle. It was like a leftover from the Fast and the Furious time when people were doing that. Anyway, Josh, we're calling him. Had to call like a AAA situation. I never made it to Florida. I didn't make it for like another 15 years, so it's good to be back for round 2. I'm going to finish this song, and then we're going to keep moving on. So we're going to end in Florida with this song. So I'm on Harrison Street in Panama, humid as the devil's socks in the sauna. No one but me knows that I've been tossed all weekend. 'Cause if keeping up appearances is a chore, then I'm sore. Hell, I've been exercising daily in spite of progress made before. Took every bit of know better, every resolution letter, and bleached it out clean in the Florida sun. So I look for grace in the Hotel Indigo, grace in every lime I throw into the Gulf, and pray its stream might pull me east so I can finally get some sleep. Thanks, y'all. I live in Norfolk, Virginia. It's good to be in another Navy town. No direct flights, though. I don't know what's up with that, but I won't complain too much. I've been complaining about it to anyone that'll listen. So this is a song called Rolling Quarters, written because my bank stopped rolling the quarters for me, and I had to do it. So we got a song out of it. I was rolling quarters, looking for 89s or Nebraskas. It's an awful lot to ask a pile of silver, but I could use a little bit of sentiment today. A little anxious, but okay. Still homesick all the same. And Mama got sick. She said I do not listen or care. Took a long time to unpack that in the mirror. And I found cluttered heaps of clothing where my focus used to be. Saw my son begin to walk. Felt my love's patience fading. Then I realized that it's been years since I've spoken to the spirits. Longer still that I thought that they might hear it. Honey, I would never fault you if you felt like disappearing. Think I ought to go dark myself now. Coming off a heat wave into that cold Norfolk rain, that stuff don't play around. Read it's gonna wash away the town by storm. And maybe I won't be here no more. Who's to speak for my body? I hope I'm buried where I was born. Woke up in Chesapeake, I was feeling hungover. That kind of hungover where you're really just still drunk. And I was thinking about riding here on my 30th birthday. How time moves on whether we like it or not. But it's been years since I've spoken to the spirits. Longer still that I thought that they might hear it. Honey, I would never fault you if you felt like disappearing. Think I ought to go dark myself now. Think I ought to go dark myself now. Think I ought to go dark myself now. I flew in, so I didn't have the band, but usually something cool here right now would happen. But it's just me. But it'd be weird to cut it, so here we are. Man, I feel just a little over-caffeinated today. Still laughing from last night, had a bit too much gin to my face. And I might have called you on the phone, but I had nothing to say. So I suppose I'll just say nothing at all. Man, I've been walking down High Street, with a drink in my hand. How this city don't know me, they don't know who I am, so I could just stick to the shadows and work on me as a man. But continue to say nothing at all, 'cause it's been years since I've spoken to the spirits, longer still that I thought they might be listening. Honey, I would never fault you if you felt like disappearing. I gotta go dark myself now. Thanks, y'all. Y'all are the type of crowd I want to chat with, but I have such little time that I just can't do it. Know that I wouldn't shut up if I could. This is a song called Every Town, off a record called In the Presence of the Kingdom, of which I found literally 2 discs on my way out of town this morning. So I have two of them. I almost don't want to sell them, really. Just know that they exist and they're there. But we could maybe make a deal. Maybe. I wrote the song for my grandfather. He stopped going to get coffee at the place he'd been getting coffee for like 50 years because they raised the price 15 cents. And I just really appreciate that. Well, this town's on fire, and there's no hope for you left. You're going under. With just the soul of this ship, you cannot float, you cannot swim, you've lost all control again. And there's no way that you can make it out alive. And when I met you, I was young and I thought love might be enough. But the truth I've learned is sometimes, honey, people just give up. We cannot write, we cannot lie, we've both tried too many times, and there's no way that you can make it out alive. So don't you get stuck, just get out of there, 'cause you don't wanna do like your father did, and his father did before. You're just a new man at the door. With a higher price cup of coffee, you should go. And the doors are never locked, and about the past everybody talks. There's a world so different from the one you've been taught. And you don't have to settle down, no. There's a place that wants you out, and there's no reason you can't make it out alive. Now there's no reason you can't make it out alive. So don't you get stuck, just get out of there, 'cause you don't wanna do like your mama did, and her mother did before the new rain of some old storm. Just a high rise to the waterline, you should go. Now you should go. And it goes and goes. The scary part, it seems, is that the people older me, and the world I've left is just the world that it's gonna be. And I cannot mind if I cannot find some better place to waste my time. Who was I to think I might make it out alive? Thanks, y'all. I don't do a lot lot of big-time shows, so I just want to say this is the closest I've really ever felt to like when people do big arena shows and they have the people behind them, and they're like, hey, I see y'all. So, sorry, I do keep trying to look over and be like, hey. Just also know it's incredibly unnatural for me to look that way, so it means I really do care. A problem we have in Virginia that you probably don't have here is that in the wintertime we have to put little saran wrap blankets on our palm trees. As a Midwest native, that's just perplexing to me for a number of reasons, but I saw them recently this year, and then I wound up writing this song about it. It has almost nothing to do with that, but it was the inspiration, and I take it where I can get it. So this is a little song about being thankful, and then I'm gonna leave. I'll be back, but I'm feeling a little thankful. So there you go. If you have to wrap anything with saran wrap to make it live, it probably shouldn't be there. Except like cookies, I guess. I don't know. Well, it's still warm to freeze, but too cold not to wrap the palm trees. I'm barreling down Shore Drive, looking for calm on a heavy night. 18 miles to cross the bridge, and a tunnel system, a miracle to witness. More time spent watching magic, though, the less magical it gets. Now I was thinking about badly played taps, and thinking about the Wildcats. I wonder how old Megan's doing back in Santa Fe. We lost touch like old friends do, try to pedal the wheel, but the chain don't move. I suppose I still think fondly of her, though, either way. Skip a few rocks into the bay, give it thanks, give it thanks. Scream out loud the things you have needed to say. Call your folks if you've got them, no shame in sharing your problems. Give them thanks, give them thanks. Well, it seems too formed to change. Gotta melt it down and forge away. Strip back all these patterns you have slowly come to blame. You could make Franklin in an hour, Elizabeth City here by supper. But this country you keep running to won't force open all your shutters. Now they're singing along to middling songs. You're wondering what took them so long. In your mind you're redeeming tickets at the Oregon Trail Day Parade. Then you head north to Crazy Horse and all that native sculpting, to that piece of you carved in your youth, and he's still back there waiting. Lift your lungs and feel their weight. Give it thanks, give it thanks. Close your eyes to find what has kept you awake. Smile hard, you're in charge. Don't tattoo over your scars. Give them thanks, give them thanks. Give them thanks, give them thanks. Give them thanks, give them thanks. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much, Logan. He will be back with us in the second half of the show. And that show is Radio Live, coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in downtown Pensacola's historic village. Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available at autumnobeck.com. Accommodations for all of our Radio Live artists are provided by the Hilton Pensacola Beach and PensacolaBeach.com, your one-stop for information about all things Pensacola Beach. So we have some old friends joining us back on the show again. I love this band, the Rough Tumble. So writing and performing together since 2007, Mallory Graham and Scott Tyler inevitably formed the Rough Tumble in 2011. as the friends turned into bandmates. In 2015, after a bad Nashville landlord left them without heat for 12 days during an ice storm, the bandmates turning spouses decided to hit the road. They sold everything they could, bought a 16-foot camper, despite the warnings of their families and a lot of salesmen, packed up their instruments, their dogs, and a couple of small trinkets and hit the road. They've been touring relentlessly ever since with their two 100-pound rescue dogs, Mud Puddle and Maggie Pie May, who I hope to meet today at the end of the show. This is all in spite of multiple burn-up axles, busted tires, and consistent water leaks. Their latest album, Only This Far, was released in May of 2023, and I believe that it's over there for sale, available at the merch table for all of you guys to check out after the show. I've listened to it, and I highly recommend it. So please join me in welcoming back to the Radio Live stage, the Rough Tumble.
Well, listening to that makes us sound like crazy people. Here's a song called Trouble. Well, trouble's already getting used to me. I held it off until the count of 1, 2, 3. But trouble's on the one and I am 2, 3 deep. I haven't even done a thing yet. Yeah, I know trouble. I know trouble. I know trouble. But not as good as trouble knows me. Well, trouble's already getting close to me. I'm tripping over trouble far as I can see. Now trouble's down below and I am up a tree. I haven't even started something yet. Yeah, I know trouble. I know trouble. I know trouble. But not as good as trouble knows me. Trouble's already chasing after me like Pharaoh and his army through the split Red Sea. Oh, I know the trouble is a rising deep. I haven't even found my way yet. Yeah, I know trouble. I know trouble. I know trouble. But not as good as trouble knows me. Trouble. I know trouble. I know. Well, trouble's showing up where I expect it at least. Just minding my own business like I ought to be. But trouble's coming up and I can't help but think. Trouble blaming trouble on me. I know trouble. I know trouble. Trouble, I know trouble, about as good as trouble knows me.
Thanks so much, folks. Well, it is great to be back here on Radio Live. Thank you so much for making us feel welcome and for filling up this space. It does feel like we're playing an arena.
And even if it didn't, we would say it for the radio people at home. And I've never seen so many people in my life. I should have warned y'all. Did you all get warned that you were in the accordion splash zone here in the front? So sorry if they didn't tell you. We usually put up posters, which explains the low attendance at our shows. Except for tonight, which is huge.
Huge. The Beatles Tour of America has nothing on this tonight. All right, this song is called The Key of G. One.
Oh, I'm ready.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Well, I have no trouble to sleep at night, except the nights you're lying by my side. I can't shut my eyes. Most nights I'm betting by 10, the alarm for 7, gonna do it all again. I don't mind drinking coffee in the evening, playing in the key at G. Gonna keep it nice and simple, gonna keep it good and clean. Gonna watch while I'm able, give you kisses on the cheek, drink my coffee in the evening, make it strong if it's not sweet. Slow, you can take any speed you wanna go. It's a song you both know. Of all the ones I love the best, simple tune gonna take away my breath. Here we go. Drinking coffee in the evening, playing in the key and G. Gonna keep it nice and simple, gonna keep it good and clean.
It's not sweet.
Make it strong if 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 it's not sweet. Make it strong. Drink my coffee in the evening.
Play it in the key at G. Gonna keep it nice and simple. Gonna keep it good and clean. Go on, watch while I'm able. Give you kisses on the cheek. Drink my coffee in the evening. Make it strong if it's not sweet.
Make it strong if it's not sweet.
Make it strong if it's not sweet.
All right. We didn't pre-approve this, but can we do a sing-along? Is that permitted on the... We can do any...
Yeah?
I heard some people sound very upset on this side.
All right, it's really simple. We just need you to sing the lyric, "I'm gonna be all right," and
You don't even gotta believe it.
no, it's true.
We don't care. Just make it sound good for the radio.
All right, it goes like this.
I'm gonna be all right.
Try that with me.
I'm gonna be
Listen, I just told the entire radio audience that you sound louder than the Beatles when they visited the United States. Let's try that again, huh?
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
You're sounding good.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
All right, it's gonna come back around again. At the very end, we're gonna give you a very meaningful look. Like that. And that's when you start singing. Make us feel famous, man. Make us feel real famous.
1, 2.
Ain't that the way to burn a good spatula, she said. Just by stirring the pot, just by starting your day. Ain't that the way to mess up without really trying? I mean what you say. Ain't that the way to really cook my egg?
I showed up, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. My finest work, this isn't it, and I'm starting all over again. All over again. 1, 2, 3, pick a door, any door. It don't matter what door you try for, they're all locked or jammed anyway. No magic word, no ringing bell, just the same old stupid stuff. Oh, guess I'll take my traveling salesman back to Santa Fe. Yeah, I showed up, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. Finest work, this isn't it, and I'm starting all over again. All over again. To each your own, won't pick no nits or bones about it, but I lost and found it, just to lose it again and again and again and again. Ain't that the way to burn a good spatula, she said, just by stirring the pot. Hot damn, I'm stirring the pot again. Ain't that the way? Yeah, I should have, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. Yeah, I should have, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. Let's hear ya. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Yes, you are. I'm gonna be alright. 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 Excellent singing, everybody.
Dang, well, we got one more, and then we're going to clear the stage for Alexa Rose is next, and we listened to her soundtrack, and she is so dang good. So you're really in for a treat.
Hey, and let's give Logan a round of applause.
Oh,
Wasn't that just fantastic? See, and this is why we keep coming back here. You know, it's for the good music. So, all right, we all of us as artists, we have a whole bunch of stuff over here at the merchandise table. Go check it out after the show.
We have tote bags that my sister has made, and we told her if we sold enough tonight, we'd let her out of that room. And we also have spatulas for sale. That is the state of the music industry. We are selling kitchenwares this evening. We also have nose flutes for sale. I'm gonna demonstrate here on this next song, the nose flute. It is just this very convenient instrument you can carry around in your pocket, and it's the most beautiful dang sound you're ever gonna hear in your whole life. And if you have a wish and a dream and a heart to become a nose flautist, and you also have $3 tonight, you can be.
And truthfully, you only need the $3.
Y'all are great. We cannot wait till our next set. remember when these fields were green, teeming full like a dream. All I'd imagine I held in my hands. Feed a friend, feed the heart from the land. Now I'm waiting on rain, waiting on rain. Waiting on rain, waiting on rain. Waiting on rain, waiting on rain. Lord told Noah, go and build an ark out there on burning sand. Lips must have been dry, throat must have been parched, must have been pretty hard to give a damn. While he waiting on rain, waiting on rain. Waiting on rain, waiting on rain. Waiting on rain, waiting on rain. Waiting on rain, waiting on rain.
These last of the best times we know. These last of the best times. That's Mallogram on the nose flute, folks.
Crystal rivers and hills of green, crops on wither, tall as trees. Again, I gotta believe I'm gonna see. While I'm waiting on rain, waiting on rain. 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 Waiting on rain, waiting on rain, waiting on rain, waiting on rain.
Thank you, Mallory and Scott. The Rough and Tumble, everyone. And of course, they will be back with us in the second half of the show. Radio Live is made possible by a lot of you folks. If you are one of our Radio Live 25 folks with those lanyards, give me a big wave. Give me a big wave. Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. These are the folks who donate $1,000 every year to the station to make Radio Live possible. So if you would like to be part of our Radio Live 25, please come up to me or to Trish or to anyone in the crew after the show, and we will tell you how you can be part of this party every single month and make this sustainable in Pensacola. Radio Live is also made possible by Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola. Investing in momentum of a changing world. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan Merrill Lynch. So I have to confess that when Pat first approached me to come and take over the show about a year ago, I was so stoked, and Alexa Rose was the first person who came to mind that I knew I had to have on the show. I don't know if you know that, but that is the truth. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. I'm glad to admit that she's, one of my top 5 Spotify raps. So very excited for this next set. I was pleasantly surprised to find out as well that Pat too was a big fan and had been eyeing you to be on the show. So we have made this come together, and we're so excited. Born in West Virginia's Allegheny Highlands and raised in the small town of Clifton Forge, Alexa Rose started playing guitar as a teen. She moved to North Carolina to study music at Appalachian State University, and that's where she developed her songwriting style. A mostly self-taught musician, Rose picked up guitar as a teen. As a music major at Appalachian State University, Rose was fully exposed to a wealth of old-time music, regional styles like Doc Watson, and most crucially, the ancient folk ballads carried over from the British Isles. NPR Music has called her an enchanting new Appalachian voice, wraps her rambling mind around a dream. It sounds like the soul child of Bob Dylan and Dolly Parton. That is huge praise. Please welcome to our Radio Live stage, Miss Alexa Rose and Rebecca Branson Jones.
Thank you. I made all that up. I'm sorry. Storm on the radar, angry and red, pixelated, lying in bed, checking the forecast, third time today, watch for delays, but it's just raining. You always said we'd move to Vermont. I found a new dream to haunt, and somebody broke my heart the way that I broke yours. The weather on the chart has been known to change its course, and we could change direction for the hell of it back then. Growing wild peppermint and sleeping until 10. Do you remember 2012? Nothing to fill the bare kitchen shelves. Burn me a new mix, I'll overplay Vince on the keys and Matt Pompier. Snow's 40 inches up in my head, but I want the real thing instead. And somebody broke my heart the way that I broke yours. The weather on the chart has been known to change its course, and we could change direction for the hell of it back then. Growing wild peppermint and sleeping until 10. Frost on the windshield, film in reverse. Untie your shoes, tailgate the hearse. You said you saw her up in the sky. I didn't say anything, I still don't know why. I got a feeling I don't belong, but if you do, it won't mean that you're wrong. 'Cause somebody broke my heart the way that I broke yours. The weather on the chart has been known to change its course, and we could change direction for the hell of it back then. Growing wild peppermint and sleeping until 10. Thank you. Thank you so much. How are y'all doing out there? Y'all are such a friendly crowd. Oh man, I have really enjoyed hearing everybody so far. Logan and I met a couple years ago playing a gig in Virginia, and I've heard about Rough Tumble for years, and it's so wonderful to hear their songs finally in person. And they're so uplifting. What was that? I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, you're probably not gonna feel that way after me. And I do apologize for that, but we've got about probably 9 minutes left of this, and it won't take long. I've got my friend Rebecca Jones here playing some banjo with me, and she's also gonna hop on the pedal steel. We're gonna play a song for you called Diamonds, and it's kind of about taking the things that happen to you and treating them like little seeds that you can plant and turn into something better in the future, your misfortunes. I don't remember when it felt like loving you. It's just an old bone that I buried in the back of my mind, knowing that pain's a bone and love's a seed. You should be sowing more than you need. Late bloomer, all your pretty colors bled onto a hand-me-down couch. In a fever dream I had, it ain't my business to pull the weeds out of your head. I got it in my own garden bed. But if you're wondering what I did with all my pain, I sat quietly and listened to the Mississippi rain. And I talked to the past like an old friend, and I walked with the truth that I found, till the thorns in my paw turned to diamonds, enough to go around. Well, you grew up just like any other kid in a southern town. Morning prayers and evening poison and wolf tone. I made kettles cook it lit. You said I can't find any music in that noise. And I think you danced alone with a bottle of wine. And I wish you would open a window up in the summertime and talk to the past like an old friend, and walk with the truth that you find. May the thorns in your paw turn to diamonds. Don't treat yourself unkind. Used to watch the sun sink I can hear the phone ring, but I can't seem to answer. I just watch the clouds roll by. I just watch the clouds roll by. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. So I grew up in a really little town in Western Virginia, and I didn't grow up in a very musical family, but I was just drawn to songwriting and playing the guitar from a pretty young age. And I always heard stories about my great-grandfather. His name was Alvy Bell. He was the only musician I know of in my family, but for a while he lived with a guy named Lester Flatt, who went on to become a pretty big deal. You know, they don't always know who that is when I tell that story down here in Florida. You guys are cool. Yeah. Anyway, so Lester Flatt and his wife and my great-grandfather Alvy and my great-grandmother Agnes lived together for a while, and they rented a little house and they played music. And Lester was moving to Nashville to do this full time, and he asked Alvy to go with him, and Agnes said, you can't do that. You have to have a real job. So I'm trying to make up for it a little bit for him now. But I do really, that's always the punchline of that story in my family, but I love that story so much because he didn't actually want to go to Nashville. He loved his life so much where it was, and they just had a simple little life. They lived in a little town called Paint Bank down the road from a place called Jordan Mines, where you would drive to pick up your mail or buy a jar of molasses from the store, and you just had yourself a wild Friday night. So this next song is a little compilation of all the stories I heard about them growing up, and it's always dedicated to them. And if you hear my guitar a little out of tune, just know that's on purpose. That's to reflect the time that has passed. It just sounds like an old tape, you know? Here you go. This is called Pale Golden Flowers. Way down the old Wheatville Road, there is a house up past the sallow, patient as a raincoat, waiting for spring, eager as choir boys, waiting to sing. And when the season is low, 6 o'clock sun shines through the window, shines on a quill great-grandmother made, pale golden flowers on a pale golden day. If I should never return Jordan Mines, I'll keep your picture safe in my mind. I'd go tomorrow if I had my way, for pale golden flowers on a pale golden day. Used to be tall yellow pines, company trays, turning round pumpkin vine, black-striped molasses from Bill Bess's store, and visions of Agnes sweeping the floor. if he should never return Jordan Mines, I'll keep his pictures safe in my mind. I'll stay forever if I have my way, for pale golden flowers on a pale golden day. It's a hard lot to live under, do. What are you dreaming of when it's all through? I got a feeling old as a stone that leads me to tending a dream of my home. And if I should never return Jordan Mines, I'll keep your pictures safe in my mind. I'd go tomorrow if I had my way, for pale golden flowers on a pale golden day. Where are they going? The places I came from. Are they worth knowing? Only to some. And just like a mother raising up daughters, all of my rivers come back headwaters. Yes, all of my rivers come back headwaters. Thank you so much.
Alexa Rose, everyone. Thank you. She will be back with us shortly. So we made it to the midway point of the show, which means we get to do this all over again right now. So if you're tuning in or listening online, or if you just stumbled upon us, you are listening to Radio Live. We do this the first Thursday of every month here in the Museum of Commerce, live in front of a beautiful audience. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. You guys are really an amazing audience, so thank you. And if you're listening online or on the radio and you're thinking, hey, I want to be part of that audience next month, you can be. Just visit radiolive.org for more information on how you can come and be part of our party. So you'll find out all about upcoming shows, and we'd love to have you. Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available at autumnobeck.com. So y'all having a good time? How's my Radio Is Not Dead crew doing? All right. So we have Mr. Logan Vath back here on the stage. Very happy that he could be here. No longer with the pink eye.
Oh. Yes, I did have that. That's a whole different story
Yeah.
about
Sounds
my
good.
children and the pink eye. We won't get into it, but we can talk about it over there sometime.
Please welcome back my friend Logan Vath.
I heard the CDs sold out. I don't know if the other artists can say that. I will be posting about that online. Thanks, Pensacola. Sold out discs tonight, baby. We'll leave out that there were 2. This is a song called The Candidate. Well, everything philosophy has tried to teach me, I believe all I had to make was mistakes. Cause life's like a book, our own personal look. We keep writing to the world, says a race. So I'll admit my regrets, mark over my secrets for all the things I still have to lose. Yeah, but no one knows this context. You're all just misled, realizing I got nothing to prove. But you can't lie to me. Now I can twist and turn the valleys and the alleys to point back toward my beliefs. This night is burning like a cigarette that is resting on my grandma's lips. I'd be obliged for her advice. Bring back the simple and true, bring back the West, and in you any good thought is worth thinking twice. So I've been smiling at the stars while I'm stumbling out of bars. Sometimes last call takes away my feet. I see all my losses in the sky, and I know more might come tonight. My victories I can still keep. But you can't lie to me. I can twist and turn the valleys and the alleys to point back toward my beliefs. No, you can't lie to me, no. I can twist and turn the valleys and the alleys to point back toward my beliefs. So I've been trusting like a candidate that has all but lost his relevance in a world where he was nearly the king. And from a million smiling faces to the one a shadow chases, broken mirrors still are able to see. You know, it's times like this I come to grips that everybody's full of it, cynical like this old man I am. Well, here I'm racing to my heartbeat. Well, the future's got me panicking. I would fire if I could steady my hands. But you can't lie to me. I could redesign the caverns using the lanterns to find my belief. No, you can't lie to me, no. I hear you're incoherent mumbling, but there's nothing I've been picking up is true. I hear incoherent mumbling, there's nothing picking up is true. Thanks, candidate. Which is on those 2 albums that got snatched up. In addition to those albums, I also have a couple T-shirts over there, also in an incredibly limited quantity. Also in incredibly odd sizes that no one will actually want. A lot of extra smalls. So if you have like a German Shepherd or something that you'd like to deck out. But I'd love to tell you the story about those shirts. It's a song that I'm not going to sing because it's got a bunch of bad words in it, but we can talk about it over there. But this is another song kind of in that vein. This is a song called Nebraska. It's kind of about, it's very much about where I'm from, not kind of about. So. My home is the deepest, greenest ocean I know, with the widest running prairie and cold, cold windy nights I've been driving alone. Yeah, that's home, the place no one else cares to go. The summers, how they burn through the snow, and the yellow sun it dies as it dives down below. But ain't it like Nebraska to kick you when you're down? When the battle is up and the world's gonna drown. And ain't it like Nebraska to feed you when you're full? And though trains keep on pushing low, they're all out of coal. Ah, man, I wish someone was on this pedal steel so bad right now. And this sky, well, it don't dance like she does at night. With every old light burning bright, and you're meant to fight, honey, fight to the white. And my eyes, they've been passed down from your heads to mine. And the blue in them, it seems to remind me of your summer wine and other songs of your time. But ain't it like Nebraska to kick you when you're down? When the battle is up and the world's gonna drown. And ain't it like Nebraska to feed you when you're full? And the trains keep on pushing low, they're all out of coal. For the two of you that got the record, you'll know there's a guitar solo here. Everyone else, nope. And ain't it like Nebraska to smile when you're down? There's a green in her garden when the rain won't come out. And ain't it like Nebraska to bleed when you wake? Replace what's been missing when there's nothing left to take. Thanks, y'all. This is a song called Catapult. It's about being like poor in New York City when everyone else is not. Or at least in a neighborhood where not everyone else is. Another late night walk down Montague Street. I could never afford more than a week in these sheets. Try to spend Midwest money on a brownstone dream. Always ends up reflective on pedigree. I'm the son of a father who lost his father real young, so had children real young not to squander these moments in life, most simple and tender. Now I'm a father, I look back to remember our Sand Hill Lights, moon reflecting off the lake at night, and some complicated dreams bust out of that small town through the crack in the seams. Take hold of my hand if you can, please catapult me. Now my head's back up north, I don't know where it should be. I'm real drunk off Houston, meet Shin in the Bowery, talk trash on the drummer, our Indian summer. She's gonna be famous, I let myself wonder, why don't I call home more? Why is it such a chore to tell people you love them before there's no more? Time for the taking, I think from this hotel, of all the times that we spoke and I only talked about myself, but people, they change. And you can't feel left out if you miss the race. Hell, even you ain't the same. Some fraction of the carbon that you used to be. Take hold of my hand if you can, please catapult me. Take hold of my hand if you can. Take hold of my hand if you can. Take hold of my hand if you can, please catapult me. Thanks, y'all. Pensacola, I so appreciate the warm welcome. It's so good to be here. I hope we can do this again sometime. I look forward to chatting with you a little bit. I'm going to close with a song called Over Yourself. About those dive bar conversations we all find ourselves in every now and again, whether we like it or not. Good evening, could I bum a light? You know I do not usually smoke, but I might tonight. I was examining trajectories of some past life. Thought sacrificing a day might feel just fine. Maybe rough on up my edges, lead myself back out into the night. And I'm sorry, I know you didn't ask me, but do you ever feel like you're sputtering for gasoline? 2 miles from a toll booth, hell, you've got no change for to get through. Maybe if we kill the headlights, they won't see you. Man, it's just a little cash. I promise you I'm good to get you back. Then you wait out another breakdown, start laughing off the things you used to care about, like old loves and new drugs. This trial's ran forever, man. When's the verdict coming? Put it all back on the shelf. Man, don't it feel good getting over yourself? See, I've been meaning to get out more nights. I had a friend once tell me them's the breaks. I've been thinking she was right. So I'll exchange a couple pleasantries, probably just laugh with the staff. Joke I'm living the dream and how it beats pushing up grass. We're all sanding down our corners till we are smooth enough to ignore the hours pass. And I'm sorry, I know you didn't ask me, but do you ever feel like you're kicking over some old machine? Compression's high and your legs are tired, but you can't seem to catch a spark. You got one last kick in you before it starts to getting dark. You can try again in the morning. I promise you we're gonna get a rolling. Then you wait out another breakdown, start laughing off the things you used to care about, like old loves and new drugs. This trial's ran forever, man. When's the verdict coming? Put it all back on the shelf. Man, don't it feel good getting over yourself? Put it all back on the shelf. Man, don't it feel good getting over yourself. Thanks so much, y'all. I really appreciate your time. Very much so. Thank you.
Logan Vath, everyone. Radio Live is made possible with support from a lot of people, but also from some of our local businesses, like Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, investing in momentum of a changing world. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan Merrill Lynch. I also want to note that all of the artists that we have on tonight have music for sale, of course, over at the merch table, but also online. So be sure to check out Logan Vath's Bandcamp, Alexa Rose, and the Rough Tumble online. I know that some of them have Patreons as well. So if you are listening on the radio, you can check all of these artists out. We're excited to have them here tonight. We want to continue to enjoy their music and have them come back because we just love them. So speaking of coming back, please welcome back to the stage our friends, the Rough Tumble.
Talking to backstage that we had too much fun last time, so we're gonna play a real sad one. The trouble with forgiveness is when it gets loose. It talks like a poet and feels like the truth, but pull it any flowered word and there's dirt at the root, and bad news is bad news. I can't be your shoulder, won't be there to lean on. I'm gonna fall through. If you need someone to sit down next to, I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner. I'll be your corner. The trouble with forgiveness is it's got nothing to prove. It stands like a boulder, can push and to move, and words are rolls away where it stood. It's you, it's just you. I can't be your shoulder, you already have to. Won't be there to lean on. Ooh. Oh, 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 I'm for you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
That goes out to the line of women who let me go first in the bathroom at the break.
Didn't know that was the situation, or that there was a situation.
You know who you are. I am indebted.
All right, this next song's called "Isn't What I Thought It'd Be." It started off because our friend Christy has started referring to the vegetable drawer in her refrigerator as the vegetable hospice bin. And you cannot pick where you get your inspiration, and sometimes it's just right there in the vegetable
Leaking
drawer.
out the bottom of your drawers.
That's right.
You're turning so red, Scott. For those of you in Radio Land, Scott is turning so red. He feels so
red.
weird.
Yeah, so weird that you said that.
Yeah.
So this song, it's about all of the ways that we can find happiness and fulfillment on Amazon.com. There's so many things that we've purchased that are supposed to just make our life so much simpler. And it takes me forever to figure out how to use the device that is supposed to, make my life simpler. And it never quite works out. So this is all about consumerism. This song is called "Isn't What I Thought It'd Be." You can find it at our merchandise table, which is over there. So.
Which will solve most of your problems. At least your kitchenware's problem. And Tom's back there doing a great job following along with me. I told him I'd just throw in a few extra things just to spice things up for him.
I'm joining up on the party line, not waiting for timing. Lord knows, taking up my time, sitting on the company script.
But it bought me a house that I couldn't live in, and some food that I never eat. It's all wasted away in the bottom bin, and it isn't what I thought it'd be. Oh no, it isn't what I thought it'd be.
Got a head of lettuce in the hospice drawer, I'll buy another and Lord it will. I need plenty, but I want more. I'm still hungry when I had my fill.
I can have it sent to my front door or call for delivery. But I don't see what I'm looking for, and it isn't what I thought it'd be. Oh no, it isn't what I thought it'd be.
And I spent every lick of my time, I've been wasting my time. I've been wasting my time on time. Can have a smorgasbord, get a little bit of everything. Pass the peas and praise the Lord, can't get enough of anything.
But I won't answer my front door without checking through my screen. I'm scared of the person on my front porch, and I isn't who I thought I'd be. Oh no, I isn't who I thought I'd be. And I think till I'm thought, and I fight till I'm bored, and I board out the clock, and the clock got bored, and something's still missing where a time is a kissing, and it isn't what I thought it'd be.
And I spent every lick of my time, I've been wasting my time. I've been wasting my time on time.
And I am till I ain't, and I can't till I came, and I don't so I didn't, and I won't so I wouldn't, and I doesn't so I didn't, and I wasn't so I wasn't, and it isn't what I thought it'd be. And I
Think till I'm thought,
and I
fight till I'm fought. wasting my
I
time.
won't, so I wouldn't. I
I've
doesn't, so
been
I
wasting
didn't,
my
and I wasn't, so I
time
wasn't,
on
and
time.
it isn't what I thought it'd be. And I think still thought and I fight till I'm
time. I'm
fought
wasting my time.
gone by.
I've
Still
been
I'm
wasting
missing where
my
a time
time
is
on
kissing,
time.
and it isn't what I thought it'd be. And I am till I am, and I can till I can. I don't, so I didn't.
my
I
time.
won't, so I wouldn't. And I doesn't,
I've
so I
been
didn't.
wasting
And I
my
wasn't, so
time
I
on
wasn't. And it isn't what I thought it'd be. And I think
spending
still thought and I fight
my
till I'm
time.
bored.
I've been wasting my time. I've been wasting my time on time. I'm spending every lick of my time. I've been wasting my time. I've been wasting my time on time. Oh no.
It isn't what I thought it'd be.
Thank you so much. We've got time for one more. Let's keep that round of applause going for the staff here, for all the volunteers that are making RadioLive the show that you know and love. And let's keep that going for the other artists here on stage tonight as well. This has been so much fun.
I gotta tell you, the other artists that are here tonight, they're all actually very nice. So you can have a clear conscience buying their merchandise tonight. I wouldn't lie to you, especially not on live radio. So they're really nice people. We, on the other hand, sure could use some gas money.
That's right. This last song is called "A Little Less." It's about this time that we heard that it's better for your vocal cords if you quit drinking coffee, and so we stopped drinking coffee on show days because we couldn't just give it up, completely.
Yeah.
We drank herbal tea.
Yeah, we did. And it was actually so good for our vocal cords, and it was so bad for our personalities. And so we went ahead and started tripling the amount of coffee that we drink every show day. So
Yeah.
successfully.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Thank you so much for being here. 1, 2, 1.
Give me half cup, something to hit the spot, and give me the shakes. My grass on the blacktop. There's not a spoon of sugar that can melt that ache, and it's our luck to find in a two-fold place. I need a little less, more and more day by day. I need a little less, more and more day by day by day. Give me a last call. I need one more dance and make it slow. 'Cause I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on longer than I can go, and it's our luck to find in a two-fold place. You know I need a little less, more and more day by day. I need a little less, more and more day by day by day. You know, I think I've had enough. I don't have the taste to be satisfied. My grass on the blacktop. Better slow going than never try and give me a count out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Little less, more and more day by day. I need a little less, more and more day by day. I need a little less.
Please give it up one more time for the Rough Tumble. So I just want to remind everyone in the audience tonight that, again, these artists have merchandise, and those merchandise sales help them to come back to Radio Live and to get to their next gig. So if you are here and you are interested in those songs, please make sure that you see our merch table over there and speak to the artist and take a little piece of them home with you, or a nose flute. So, I'm sure Mallory will demonstrate that for us, and we'd love to give you one of those lessons. So we have our friend Miss Alexa Rose and Rebecca Jones back. So please welcome back to the stage Alexa Rose.
It was late at night, somewhere on the 113, playing California stars, 3/4 tank of gasoline. When you fell asleep in the backseat by your cousin, you told me to drive till the sun comes up, keep going if it does. And I didn't mind, I'd hardly ever left my hometown. Never saw a road so wide, never had a top to put down. Ain't it funny how you never know whoseville you're lifting? Long before I knew the road you showed me, I was drifting. There was the first time I felt free. Might have been lucky, might have been the summer I was 23. Million Cordova stars in front of me. If it was anything at all, it's big it had broke down Valero written on a bathroom stall. It takes a big sky to feel small. Do you ever ask what it is you're looking for? Following a silver thread up and down the corridor. 'Cause I never found pieces of the heart I earned there. I've been back 100 times, but I don't really return there. There's something in the cool September wind, feeling both alone and in the company of a friend I never wanted that to end. 'Cause there was the first time I felt free. Might have been lucky, might have been the summer I was 23. Million Cordova stars in front of me. If it was anything at all, it's big it had broke down Valero written on a bathroom stall. It takes a big sky to feel small. It was late at night, somewhere on the 113, playing California stars, 3/4 tank of gasoline.
Thank you so much. That song was called Big Sky. I wrote that about the first
First time I really left the mountains of Virginia, really, when I was in my early 20s, and gotten to do a whole lot of traveling since then. Been so fortunate to travel around and play music, and this is the first time Rebecca and I are doing a tour together, and I think she's doing just great. It's really great to get back down to Pensacola. This is, I think, my second time here, and I always forget what a great little number this place does on my bangs. We're going to play a song for you called Tried and True. Babe, put out your cigarette and dance me around the room. Kiss my eyes like they were petals on a white azalea bloom. 140 days from now I'll still be missing you. Every time I think I have you now, I never really do. Babe, put out your cigarette and carry me away. Put your hands around my waist like you're a potter sculpting clay. Half a mind to leave you now and half a mind to stay. But the one's a real smooth talker, so the other better pray. 'Cause only time can tell you if your love is tried and true. Walk this whole wide world around me, miles and mountains for someone I could lie down safe and soundly beside my whole life till my dying day is done. My whole life till my dying day is done. Babe, put out your cigarette and play me some old tune. Sing it to me like the shining of the Jackson County moon. Lit my lover's body by the riverbanks in June. If you love your woman, give her thanks, she will belong to you. But only time can tell you if your love is tried and true. Walk this whole wide world around me, miles and mountains for someone I could lie down safe and soundly beside my whole life till my dying day is done. My whole life till my dying day is done. Babe, put out your cigarette. The day's already gone. There are little strokes of brilliance where the sun lies on the lawn. Break breaks my heart to look at you and think I'd ever say that I once was yours, you once were mine, but that was yesterday. 'Cause only time can tell you if your love is tried and true. Walk this whole wide world around me, miles and mountains for someone I could let down safe and soundly beside my whole life till my dying day is done. My whole life till my dying day is done. Thank you so much. It's been great to be here and spend some time with y'all. I want to say a big thank you to WWF for having us, and we hope we can come back really soon. Everyone has just been so lovely here this afternoon when we came in setting up. We kind of like it down here. I don't know. Got this whole mountain thing going on, but I might have to rethink that, do some rebranding. I actually live in Minnesota. Just kidding. We're going to do one more song for you, and it's called Human. And it's about not being perfect, and sometimes just having to sit with that and not be able to fix it. It's kind of like how I feel about my guitar tonight. It does not like the humidity either. It says, "Why didn't you bring me some hairspray?" So anyway, we're going to leave you with this song, and me and my imperfectly tuned guitar just want to remind you that it's okay to not be perfect. Sure, that's fine. Y'all have a good one. I wanna go downtown and look some stranger in the face. I wanna be myself again. Remember why I love this place. I wanna wake up now and squeeze the living from this day. I wanna believe truly everything's gonna be okay. But I'm only human now. I'm as vacant as a drum. Won't you tell me I'm allowed to be overcome? I wanna feel clean, shiny and new. I wanna wash myself away till I'm just a mirror before you. I want the glossy sheen of a new leaf in the rain. I want a solid color that the seasons never change. But I'm only human now. I'm as vacant as a drum. Won't you tell me I'm allowed to be overcome? I'm moving through your love like a petal in the sand, pretending that it's water. 'Cause I wanna be an easy woman. I wanna take a swim in some frozen channel to remember I was dying when I washed up gratefully over you. But I'm only human now. I'm as vacant as a drum. Won't you tell me I'm allowed to be overcome? I want to make it clear, you don't have to speak up to be heard. Sometimes it's even louder to find some quiet in a word. Don't let them change you, kid. That's what somebody said to me, but you know it gets harder to hear myself over all this humanity. And I'm only human now. I'm as vacant as a drum. Won't you tell me I'm allowed to be overcome, to be overcome, to be overcome?
Alexa Rose, everyone. What a great evening we've had here tonight. We want to say a special thank you to our artists, Logan Vath, The Rough Tumble, and Alexa Rose. Radio Live is a production of WWF Public Media at the University of West Florida. Our technical director and broadcast mixmaster is Dale Regal. Our house sound is engineered tonight by Tom Skinner. Master control this evening is being masterfully controlled by Bob Barrett. Our videographers are Teresa Clark, Chuck Dunlap, and Hannah Roos. Our video director is Quentin Williams. Our house manager is Trish Allison. Photographers and production assistants are Jenny McEwen and Anthony Potts. And our stage manager tonight is Enid Siskin. Our house band, The Coveralls, is led by the ever-charismatic William Howell, who is joined by Ashley Pennywell on mandolin, Mr. Sean Peterson on bass, and Adam Cooper on piano. A special thanks for tonight's on-site sponsor, Trident Home Loans. We hope that you will join us next month as we welcome the Royal Horses, John Davy, and the Black Feathers. Until then, be sure to keep your eyes on the road, your heart on the coast, and your connection to public media. Thank you and good night.
Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for Radio Live artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.